Sam Yang, popularly known as SamdoesArts across social media, has grown to become one of the biggest and most popular social media artists with a huge following. And as a result of his massive success and the appeal of his art to his audience and young artists, it has led to the rise of fake accounts, art thieves, and plagiarists all trying to pretend to be SamdoesArts, and sadly also trying to scam young artists in the process. So an artist who follows me and also follows Sam and watches all his videos religiously sent me a message explaining everything that happened and how he almost got scammed by a person pretending to be SamdoesArts. Hey Mr. Agbadi, is this Sam Yang's official account on Telegram? I'm having a hard time believing that this is the real deal, as I am genuinely afraid of being scammed or even more, doxed. Apparently, they left a comment on one of SamdoesArts' funny roasting videos where he takes work from his subscribers, goes over all of them and roasts them for good laughs, and mostly ironical critiques.
Tell me why the nose ends and the mouth starts right after the nose. Do you see people walking around like, wow, what a cute drawing. You know what would make this even cuter if he had a nose? Oh my God. You signed this too? Oh, bro, blink twice if you need help. You know what? Don't even bother blinking. You need help. Seek help. Mohammed, SamdoesArts fix my ugly art. Your anatomy looks fantastic. Bro's got huge legs, but that's not very impressive.
And under the comments, a fake YouTube account pretending to be SamdoesArts replied to their comment claiming they just won an imaginary ticket to an unspecified lottery. Thank you for watching. Congratulations, you have been selected among my shortlisted winners. Telegram the above username, let's sort this out. Now for anyone who is a fan of a YouTuber or any social media influencer, of course you'll be surprised to see this and instantly fall victim to it, because YouTubers and influencers occasionally create giveaways for their fans and supporters and host competitions where they give out products from brands that sponsor them or just brands they're partnering with during the time of their campaign or competition, which also just makes comments like this believable. So sadly, they fell for the bait and sent them a private message on Telegram, which apparently is another P2P chat messenger like WhatsApp, and I believe is easier for scammers to operate under since it doesn't require a private number to set up. But then I'm just assuming since I don't even use Telegram. So our friend sent them the screenshot of the message they replied to under the comment, and then the scammer immediately replied saying,
"Thanks for constantly following, supporting, benefiting and showing love to my YouTube channel. I am highly grateful. Thank you."
Which is a very warm and convincing way to start a conversation with a supporter or fan, and it just makes your interaction feel very genuine since you're showing gratitude for all the love and support they have been showing you, before you then surprise them with whatever it is they had won in the competition, basically slowly making them trust you more. And then our friend replied saying, "No problem. That's the least I can do. I'm grateful for all the art tips you have shared throughout your channel, and I've definitely shown improvement in my own art from back before I learned about your channel till now. Your art has been a big inspiration for me to pursue art." Aww. And then the scammer immediately replied to that saying,
"Congratulations, you have won the iPad 12.9 inches best for drawing."
It actually does sound convincing, as if it's the real SamdoesArts that sent in this message. And they even have his profile photo that he uses on all his social media accounts, and they used it on Telegram as well to make it look more authentic. And then our friend replies in surprise because he never expected to win such an expensive item randomly out of the blue. And then the hacker immediately asks for his location so he can deliver the imaginary iPad to him the next day. And then that's when our friend's skepticism kicks in and his sixth sense begins tingling and questioning the credibility of this miraculous giveaway. Before that, I'd like to know if that's legit. I'm genuinely having a hard time believing it.
Really? Come on. This is my official page for the giveaway. I know it will surprise you. Tomorrow you get your package.
I think I'll use this tangent to point out the first red flag here. If you're interacting with an account and you begin to get suspicious and think it's a scam account, and then you start trying to question how legitimate they are, they always try to make you think they're legit by saying things like,
"Just trust us. This is my original account. This is the main account."
Just trying to ease the situation and gain your trust. It's not every day that something like this happens, so yeah, I kinda am. I'm just being cautious, that's all. Considering the decent amount of scammers that exist through Discord and all.
Oh, on my YouTube channel, I can see everyone's comments. So if I find out a comment of a scammers, I usually report them.
Wow. So much for the English language.
So I got no scammers on YouTube except on Discord. And I'm working on that as well.
At this point, the scammer was just trying his best to convince you how legit this account is, even with all the blunders in their English. And then they're also playing the card that they're aware of how rampant scammers are and how terrible they are. And they're also trying to do the community a favor by getting rid of all the scammers as if they're not one themselves. And they're doing all this just so they can gain your trust before they then attempt to manipulate you into giving them all your information and credit card details. And then they scam you and take all your money. But then luckily for our friend, they too suspected something was off about this interaction. And the entire conversation just felt a little too shady. So they immediately responded saying they sent SamdoesArts original account a message on Instagram and they were just waiting for confirmation before they could proceed with this giveaway, which was genuinely the right thing to do. Because there's no way Sam will create an art competition, choose winners, and then not announce them on his Instagram account that has over 2 million followers, which makes a large majority of his entire audience. Then the scammer says you have nothing to worry about. You can also forfeit the prize if you feel skeptical about this, claiming they had no bad intentions. But then they were trying to make you feel regret for turning down an iPad Pro 12.9 inches best for drawing. Most of the times, these scammers try to get your credit card details or your bank details whenever they lure you into these imaginary giveaway scams. And some even go as far as building fake websites for you to put in your details because for some reason, they always have problems with their delivery company that handles the shipping of the products they intend to send to you. So they'll always need you to pay for delivery or pay for something so you can get your product faster. And then that is how they get all your details. These phishing scams are very common and really convincing, so anytime you see messages like this, you really need to be careful when interacting with them. Sometimes it's also a little difficult to figure out which accounts are scam accounts or fake accounts, especially if both of them have a decent enough following. But there are still a number of things you can just look at to tell if an account is a real account or a fake account. First thing I look at is the date when the account was created. For different platforms, you can find it in various locations. On Twitter, it's right there on the profile of the account, so it's not that hard to find. On YouTube, you can find it on the About section of the YouTube channel, and on Instagram, I usually just check the date the first post on the page was created, and also how far back they have been posting things on the page, whether it's drawings or videos or whatever it is. Most of the times, these scam accounts are created fairly recently, so whenever I see a date that is fairly recent, that immediately counts as a red flag. Next thing I look at is the name of the account itself, since usually they can't get the original name of the artist since that is already taken, so they'll do funny things like add extra letters or symbols and hyphens or underscores to make it look like a legitimate account even if it's the fake one. And sometimes they just write entirely funny things like this and include emojis in the name, which is just extremely stupid. Why would an artist even have a separate account for giveaways when they can literally do the same thing on their main account? It's as if the people who make these scam accounts really think people are that desperate that they'll literally do anything to win a giveaway without even thinking about any of these little details and just immediately fall for cheap scams like this. But then sadly, a lot of people do fall for cheap scams like this. There are a huge number of fake scam accounts on YouTube that pretend to be giveaway accounts of popular YouTubers, and they always target the comment sections of videos from the YouTuber they're pretending to be, offering money or giveaways to lure people into the scam. And these pages usually have nothing on them, not a single video, and you can immediately tell it's a fake account or just a bot account. If your favorite YouTuber or social media influencer, although I hate using that word, creates a competition or is doing a giveaway, they're always going to announce it on all their official social media accounts. So check their Instagram and Twitter accounts and look for posts or tweets where they talk about the winners before proceeding to send any message to any other random account. Most of the times they will either mention the winners on their own personal accounts, or they even go out of their way to reach out to the winners with their personal accounts. so that way you don't get scammed by anybody pretending to be them. It's annoying how all these social media platforms are aware of how rampant and common scam accounts are, and at this point it just seems as if they can't do anything to control them and reduce the number of people that keep on getting scammed. Another common type of scam I've seen is people stealing work from artists and then converting them to NFTs, trying to make a profit from selling another stolen artist's work. They go as far as creating fake accounts parading as the artist and sometimes even link back to the artist, so people who are into NFTs think it is the artist that created these NFTs and then buy them because they enjoy the artist's work and just want to support them. But most of the times it always turns out to be just a huge scam. A lot of popular artists have had fake accounts created in their names, and these people keep updating their accounts, posting new art, waiting for potential buyers. The worst one of them all was when someone stole art from an artist who sadly passed away after battling with cancer and then put them up for sale as NFTs pretending to be the artist. How sick can you be to create an account in the name of an artist who just passed away after battling with cancer for so long without even considering how the family of the artist feel and just giving them time to mourn? It's as if humanity is just slowly losing regard for one another as the days go by, and it's really getting so annoying at this point. Why can't we just love one another? It's gotten so bad that my friend Kiza also got his art stolen and posted as NFTs on OpenSea, with the person taking not 1 or 2 drawings from his account, but a whopping 320 true drawings. What the actual... How do you even have the time to steal over 300 drawings and turn them into NFTs? Don't you even spend money listing and minting all these works as NFTs? What are you even doing with your life at this point? It's sad that things like this just keep on happening, and it appears the platforms can't really do anything about it. The only thing we can do is just to keep on reporting all these fake accounts and just hope they eventually get banned. So please, whenever you run into any of these fake accounts pretending to be a popular artist or just any artist in general and selling their work trying to make a profit, please find the nearest report button close to you and do the community a favor by clicking it. Anyways, that's all I have for you today. Please leave a like on the video, share it with a friend, and subscribe to my channel if you're new here. I'll see all you pretty penguins in the next video. Bye.